So the healthy goal of anxiety is oftentimes actually about excellence. It's oftentimes actually about, wanting to do really well, having very high standards for yourself, wanting to have a very low error rate, wanting to have very high, customer satisfaction scores, those kinds of things. And so that's why it's very helpful to ask the anxiety, what is it that you want? What is it that you're trying to achieve? And we'll often find that what the anxiety wants is the same thing that like our just kind of regular everyday conscious self wants. And then what we can do is we can say, okay, great, anxiety, I get it. You want us to have really great employee relations. You want to make sure nobody quits, or, you want to make sure we hire somebody like when we need to. But then instead of just allowing the anxiety to persist in just kind of a racing thoughts or a bunch of negative thoughts, like sometimes entrepreneurs and high achieving people will have really like beat yourself up, negative self-talk. And maybe they used to need that because it was the only way they could spur themselves into feeling focused. But maybe that is now an outmoded tool and it's not what you need anymore. So when you listen to that anxiety and you say, what is it that you're trying to tell me? Again, maybe that I need to hire, then you can then say to the anxiety, okay, great, we're on the same page. I want that too. Would you be willing to accept some new tools to accomplish that goal? And so that instead of just a bunch of negative self-talk, which I'm afraid will actually waste energy and get in the way of hiring somebody,
Mhm.
anxiety, would you be willing to try some new tools? And the anxiety then will usually say yes, because when we're not trying to just tell it to shut up and go away, when we say we actually get you, we feel you, we're on the same page, let's work together to try to, make this happen. That's when the anxiety starts to settle down and become more productive instead of just being this big thorn in your side.